Hey guys, this is Mel and
This is Kevin with MMV Real Estate Group.
we get a lot of questions as broker owners and partners on the real estate market right now. And we picked a few questions, the most general questions we have, and we're here to answer. So number one, what is a seller's market versus a buyer's market?
Well, seller's market is when you have a not a lot of inventory. When you have about 7 months or less amount of property on the market to sell. When you have 7 months or more, then you get more into a buyer's market. So right now in Florida, we have about 2.5 months of inventory. So this is still considered a seller's market.
Absolutely. Even though you've seen the slowdown, and when I say the slowdown of houses, people are still buying and selling all day, but you're seeing a slowdown from, COVID and those amazing interest rates that were once here. It is still still 7 months and under, so it's still totally a seller's market.
Yeah. All right. Now, we also get can I get a home with no money down?
Right. Yes and no. There are a lot of down payment assistance programs out there, and everybody sees it and everybody thinks, oh my God, I'm a first-time home buyer. And that is phenomenal. However, there are availability out there, but with everything, no one gives you something for free. Period.
Yeah.
So they do have a few restrictions, and restrictions can be the neighborhood. The restrictions can be how much of a house it is, how much it costs. It also could be, I see a lot of, you can't rent it back for 3 years or 5 years, or if you sell it within a certain amount of time, you have to pay back this amount. So that's what you find with a lot of no money down. We do have some other great programs available, so you can always reach out to us individually and ask. But that's when we say no cash down, that's what they're referring to, these down payment assistance programs.
Yeah. And also with some people like military, once you qualify, you can get those.
The VA loan,
the VA,
yeah. So if you're VA,
available.
you definitely, there's also USDA loans as well. So that's what I said. Reach out to us and we'll definitely elaborate more. But there are options.
Absolutely. Okay, so why should I go with you instead of an Open Door or something like that?
Now that's a good question.
I love this one.
I love this one too. That's a great question. So when you go with Zillow or Open Door or Redfin or whoever, they are in the business to make money.
Exactly.
They are not in the business to buy your house and put somebody in it. They're in the business to buy your house and then sell it right back for a much higher price.
Exactly.
So yes, they give you a cash deal. However, you're losing out. I've seen as high as 70,000, 50,000.
Yep.
It's not chump change. It's not like, okay, well, I can do this and save the headache and I'm going to save, $1,000. It's not that. It is an exuberant amount of money.
And they make it they make it look like they're actually helping you when they're really not. Because if you think about it, it's funny how I've even had offers on my house.
Oh, yeah.
That they're banking on the fact that you do not have a real estate agent and that knows what they're doing in order for you to sell your house to them. Because at the end of the day, like she said, they're in it to make money.
Right.
So.
And I'm telling you, 99.9% of the time, they're doing nothing but taking your keys and putting it back on the market for 50, 60, 70. I've even seen as high as 100,000 more. So, is it convenient? Yes, but is it that? I mean, to me, $50,000 is not worth convenience, especially when you can get a great agent that's going to guide you, that's going to help you, that's literally going to hold your hand through your transaction. That's what you want. You need somebody that's compassionate and that's going to care about the bottom line and your best interest no matter what.
Hey, well, thank you very much for tuning in to us.
Yes. Always, you can send us a private message.
Yep.
Reach out to us. We'll be happy to answer questions for you.
We'll have our information somewhere for you to reach out.
Yes.